those of us, the movie-going public, we sometimes forget what we're watching actors and they're portraying, characters, but there are real emotions behind those portrayals. And when it's an autobiographical film, there are real people who live those lives and have those feelings. And in your case, you wrote this and you directed it. You were there reliving all of these things. Your movie is also about, which I found interesting when you take a step back. It's about manhood and
Hmm.
masculinity. And you said, and I want to quote you: "When I joined the Marine Corps, I found a team of men, straight men ostensibly, who couldn't reject me. I received an education in manhood and in masculinity that I had been denied my whole life." And through going through that journey, what did you learn about yourself?
I learned that people ask me all the time, like, how are you here now after what you've been through? Where do you draw the strength from? And honestly, my sense of strength and power is drawn from forgiveness, my ability to forgive. And that's what I learned about myself in the Marine Corps, is that I have a profound capacity for forgiveness, that forgiveness is what makes me a real man. And that's what this whole movie is about, is like challenging the notion of what masculinity is. Like Ellis French, just like me, when he joined the Marines, he thought he would be the weakest guy because he's gay and effeminate. And then he finds out that every Marine has been given the impossible task of being a real man and being a good Marine, and that they're inevitably, each one of them is going to fall short. So, being, homeless, black, and queer, I have learned, a system I call radical, defiant empathy, where if I see where you're weak, I'm going to step in and try to make you strong, because I hope that you'll appreciate that and do the same for me. So, I think that's one of the things I learned, and I hope that when people watch this movie, that there starts a conversation between left and right about forgiveness as being a tenet of real, true masculinity. Like a lot of times when you're a forgiving man, people act as if you can't settle your debts. You don't know how to fight. So you have to forgive them. No, forgiveness is actually how you move on, and you make the world better around you. So that's what I learned, is I learned that I can forgive.